But later tonight, that will shift eventually back to western Oklahoma. And we will still have a chance in Oklahoma City. I'll explain it all in just a moment. But yeah, in the metro today, it's been dry. We've had more of a partly to mostly sunny sky at times. It's been warm. It's been feeling and looking a lot more like summer now that we're getting almost towards the end of May, Memorial Day weekend. Let's go ahead and go to Links 1, show you where all the storms currently are. So most of the rain is east of I-35. Storms, though, in fact, some severe. Now moving into the Texas Panhandle, you can see the severe thunderstorm watch out there. These storms are moving off to the east and will eventually make a run for western Oklahoma. But after sunset, I expect a lot of those storms to kind of lose their steam, and the severe threat for tonight into western Oklahoma, very, very low. So on Next Gen Live, we still have at least some light to at times moderate rain just to our east. So around Ponca City, we did have some light to moderate rain, and a lot of it kind of fell in kind of a short period of time. But another shower just west of Blackwell, another one just east of Medford, that's trying to fall apart. And looking at how much rain we've seen over just even the past few hours, 2.7 just on the northern sides of Ponca City. So quite a bit of rain there, very isolated in nature, but also a couple of showers around Welty and Boley, just south of Cromwell, down to even past Wetumpka. The Star American Fidelity camera up of our Lucky Star Skycam network, partly sunny. We're at 81 degrees. We got an east-southeast wind at 14 miles an hour. Dew points have dropped into the upper 50s. Temperatures in the upper 60s and low 70s, where we have had a little bit more rain today. But for the rest of us, upper 70s and low 80s, still some mid 80s kind of mixed in here and there in the southwest with an easterly wind between about 10 to 15 miles an hour or so. So just kind of looking at the big picture with daytime heating, we get some of those storms to really come alive during the day. But as the sun does set, a lot of that will slowly start to go away. But we will still at least keep a chance of rain and storms in the forecast. So for this evening, those chances are really starting to wind down, but still just keeping a 10% chance any one location, a very small chance of rain. Overnight, though, and into tomorrow morning, I do expect those storms out in the panhandles to eventually move west into Oklahoma, but the chances will start to go back down as we get into tomorrow morning, and just a slight chance some of that rain does make it into Oklahoma City during that time. Temperatures dropping down into the low to mid 60s overnight tonight. Tomorrow afternoon, we're going to be in the upper 70s and low 80s, mid 80s, though, in the far east. During the day, still just a pretty low chance for storms in any one spot except for the northern and northwest part of the state. I think we do see a few more storms up that way, and we do have a low threat of seeing some low-end severe weather. But again, it being a very summer-like pattern, if we were to get a rogue storm to go severe, it'd probably produce up to quarter-size hail, wind gusts maybe to 65 miles an hour. It certainly wouldn't last long at all, especially after sunset. Friday afternoon, temperatures in the low 80s, some 70s in the north and west. For Friday afternoon, the chance still staying in northwest Oklahoma, just a slight chance across Ponca City, Enid, all the way down to Altus. Looks a little bit more likely, though, out in the panhandle for Friday afternoon and evening. Now we're getting into Saturday, temperatures in the 70s and 80s again. This time, I do have a slight chance of isolated showers across central Oklahoma. The farther west you go, those chances do ramp up just a little bit. So Memorial Day weekend looking drier and drier. That's the trend. That's great for the holiday. By Monday itself, 83 degrees. I don't have any rain chances in the forecast for Monday, at least for most of us. But as we get past Memorial Day, those chances, they do start to go back up. Guys, back to you.